hear that? What are you doing? You're out in the open. You're gonna blow our cover. So have you guys heard of Antelope Canyon? I'm sure you've seen it on Instagram. It's got all those cool slot canyons, sunbeam on sandstone photos. Over 4 million people visit it a year. It could cost upwards of $100 per person depending on where you go. So today, we're gonna sneak in.
Okay, the plan is to drop our kayaks in at Antelope Point Marina on Lake Powell. Paddle downstream roughly 3.5 miles into Antelope Slot Canyon, where we'll beach our kayaks and hike on foot as far as we can go. But we gotta get going before someone sees us. People might not be able to recognize me, but they'll definitely recognize you.
Okay, I think we're in the clear, but the truth is we're not actually sneaking in. We're actually just going to a different section of the canyon.
You see, this is the upper Antelope Canyon section here, and then this is the lower, and over here is where we're going.
And it's only accessible by watercraft, a small one at that, which is why we're in these little kayaks.
Thank you, donors.
Now, to be completely honest, we planned on renting a two-person kayak to save money, since they only cost $55 per day to rent. But when we went to try it out, it was pretty obvious we would tip it having 2 people and 2 dogs. So we had to opt for 2 single kayaks, which cost us a bit more money, but it meant we wouldn't be sinking to the bottom of Lake Powell. And this was only possible through the generous support of our patrons and extra donations from Susan, Ronnie, Greg, and Steve. So thank you.
And ultimately, our goal is to see if our sneaky Antelope Canyon trip photos stand up to the $100 to $200 guided Antelope Canyon trip photos that you see on Instagram. I guess we'll find out.
We're on our way.
I'm just not gonna be able to film this. It's such a bummer.
You should have just put it on your chest.
It would be Rocky's butthole the whole time.
So our journey from the marina to the slot canyon was kind of rough.
We're about to get lapped.
We may have underestimated the amount of focus it takes to keep from tipping over a kayak carrying a dog and all of our camera gear.
Shit, he's gonna go down. This is a nightmare. Rocky's jumped in twice now.
Especially when there's boats and jet skis creating waves every 10 seconds.
No! We'll make it.
It took us about an hour to get through the channel into the canyon, and by that point I had taken on a bit of water.
We might capsize before we get much further because Rocky, as cute as it is, he stands on the nose, he is sinking us and we're filled with water. That's all water.
From there on, it was pretty calm, even though Rally wasn't.
You hear it?
After about 45 minutes, we reached our pull-off and the water was crystal clear. That's sarcasm if you didn't catch it.
Scuzzy. Pretty busy.
Ben just found a poopy in his sandal. I think it's of the rabbit origin.
Real quick, that kayak trip in, just on the main channel, was a nightmare, only because we have dogs and our livelihood is with me. You know, I probably have the biggest pack out here. So I was constantly paranoid I was gonna capsize because of him, because he's just bringing in water, and then we lose the only way we make any money.
AKA
AKA the camera gear, so that was stressful.
So Ben's not upset or stressed or grumpy at all.
Not in a bad mood or anything. Come on, we're off.
And here we go. Now we were told it's about a 2-mile hike through the canyon, and we could expect to start seeing the narrow, picturesque sandstone within a half mile, which was true.
Cool, this year.
But trying to film, take photos, and not pass out was proving to be difficult.
How far have we gone?
30 seconds?
Yeah.
You know, taking our dogs is almost never easy.
I think this is where we can get stereotypical photos.
It always seems to introduce a new layer of complications.
Oh, it's just like a ladder. I say you go first and then I'll get the butt. See how this goes. Got it. Yikes.
which should have taken about an hour, ended up being double that. Oh my God.
You just went for it. You got it.
Free!
I'm stuck. Ooh, Dufflin. Ugh.
Our packs are heavy. We just kayak for like 2 hours. It's hot. Dogs want more water. We want more water. And there's some really dark clouds like blowing in over. And I'm just like... Despite our souring mood, we decided to continue on in the hopes of reaching a dry fall.
We've been hiking a little over an hour now, and we still haven't hit the dry fall. It is getting gloomy out, and it's almost 3 o'clock, so we want to head back and really can't seem to not get tangled.
Luckily, the clouds eventually parted, and we did have a moment to have a snack. What'd you get? Some bars?
I don't know, nothing crazy. Just a cantaloupe.
What?
Antelope Canyon. Or cantaloupe in Antelope Canyon. Cantaloupe in Antelope Canyon.
That's what I've been carrying.
Yeah, it's like a tiny head.
Ooh, it looks good.
Yeah, it's good.
All
A little
right.
warm.
I'm gonna mow it.
How's the cantaloupe of Antelope Canyon?
It's pretty good. It's not the lightest thing that you could pack out, but I'm gonna say it's worth it.
Yeah, for the alliterations, it's worth it.
With our bellies full and our moods restored, we put our focus on snagging the best Insta-worthy Slot Canyon photos around.
Pass. Not good enough.
I mean, at least we tried.
Right there, right there.
Alpha, Beta, Sam.
There it is.
Shit, Ross.
Strangled. She's a murderess.
Blew it again.
Look at this. Professional photographer. Whoa, check her out.
Really? What are you doing?
Ben, turn your leg. Do something. She says.
Go farther.
Work it. Work it, yeah. Yep. Just stand on the left. There it is. We're back. We gotta pack back up. I gotta get the water out of my raft. And then we're gonna go. Alright, what'd you think? Did we get any photos?
I think we got some okay photos. It's not one of the most exciting things we've ever done,
No.
but I still think if you don't have dogs, it's a good option.
Sure.
If you like slot canyons,
Yeah.
you know, if you have an interest.
Alright, we're gonna go try to find a camp. See you later, stinky poo-poo corner. Alright, so we're back on the water, and I emptied my kayak this time. The body of it was full of water, so I feel way lighter and faster. This is great. I'm like not fighting myself anymore. So now we have to paddle against the current, which is gonna be harder. We probably have like 2 hours to find a spot to camp.
Now, we ended up renting our kayaks for 2 days since we wanted to camp along the shore that night.
Look, he's finally calmed down. This is rare. This is a rare occurrence.
And our trip back was pretty mellow aside from...
What'd you see in the water?
Sea monster.
A sea monster?
It's not funny. It was big enough that it could probably capsize us. I'm not joking. Okay, we found our campsite. Kind of like a nice little area. Like
We're gonna
just
swim
sit
in
the
there.
water,
Yeah.
and swim with the dogs.
Yeah, and here's a nice flat spot. Yeah, I think we'll set up here for the night. All right, let's take our packs and maybe just set them over there and pull the kayaks up. So we didn't pack a whole lot of water for this. Instead, I brought my water filter. Oh, majestic. Mm-hmm. We got a sea serpent.
Come here. I got you.
All right, we're gonna set up camp. What do we got here? You're gonna have to give us a look. There's our closet. There's our vehicles. They're parked in the garage. There's our house for the night.
This is our kitchen. See, water, cooking,
food. This is my porch, my private porch. We each have our own.
Right.
This is our house. Look how cozy it is.
Camera gear.
It looks great. One thing most people don't have when they're camping is a shower.
Which is what we're about to go do.
Didn't really get burnt this time. Not bad, huh? Actually, it's selective burning. Now
Dang.
that's attractive.
That's gonna be a nice tan.
Okay.
Rocky.
Sun's going down.
Well, we bathed, we ate, we brushed our teeth, and now it's time to get in the tent.
Tired. So tired. Oh man. He's pass out.
Alright. We're in the tent for the night. Julie's going through our photos.
Guys, my double chin is only superficial. I can grow out of it like a turtle.
All right, so we're going through some of our photos. We don't have any service to compare them to like other photos of the upper and lower Antelope Canyon. I don't think we did too great of a job. But you're gonna have to wait.
Some of us were
Yeah, some of us
hangry.
were hangry.
Okay, we'll build the suspense.
Right.
It'll definitely
We'll
keep
give you,
watching till the end.
Yeah, definitely. We'll give you a little sneak peek at
Give 'em one.
what we're working with. Wow. Tired.
Hella tired.
Tired. But what are we gonna do?
Eat a cookie and watch a movie.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Time to head back.
Time to go back to the marina. Our camping here is through.
So after packing up and making our way back to our home, aka the van, all right, we're headed out of Arizona. That was it. On to Utah. I finally had time to compare some of our photos to the famous Instagram ones. I'm not sure how comparable these are gonna be.
So I guess if you're headed to Page to get the same types of photos you've seen on Instagram, you're probably better off paying for a guided tour. And that's fine.
I guess we didn't go for the photo. We don't really go anywhere for a photo. When I think about it, every adventure we've been on thus far has been type 2 fun, which is the kind that is pretty miserable while you're doing it, but then when you look back on it, ultimately you're glad you did it.
To us, it's not about looking cute for the photo. I mean, God knows that wouldn't even be possible if I tried. It's about getting Rocky up the ladder, or watching Relly scale the wall like a mountain goat without any help. It's about adding 4 pounds to my pack just to be able to say we ate cantaloupe in Antelope Canyon, and watching Ben struggle not to capsize while Rocky's running around on the kayak. It's camping on the beach without another soul in sight, and listening to the sounds of the lake monster just 10 feet away from our tent. Those are the mental pictures that really mean something to us.
So all in all, I think we accomplished what we set out to do. And if you're not necessarily into going on type 2 adventures of your own, you can always follow along with ours. And then I guess it'd be considered type 1 because you're not really miserable, you're just having fun watching. If we're doing our job right. Hopefully we are. Thanks for watching.
See ya on the next adventure.
We were hot, now we're cold, because we're in sweaters. We're up in the hills, elevation weather.
Oh god. I got all my pants. Ain't no ants crawling up my leg.
She's quick. She's so fast. You guys, look out. Yeah, there it is.
Oh yeah.
You look a little scary. Okay, make it even sneakier face. I can't even see your eyeballs.
how sneaky it is.
Wait.
I can't even, can't even make out what that is.